What's poppin', low gang? Welcome back to episode 4 of the AFK podcast.
We're
Woo!
gonna get in trouble for you saying that.
Nope, I hope not.
I know Logan's quite involved with lawyers now. Anyway, that's
Okay,
controversy.
so anyway, this episode, obviously, this week it has been Gamescom. Was it good? Was it mid? Or just
It was mid.
boring?
Mid, yeah, mid.
So yeah,
Wasn't boring because we had some good news, but wasn't
Oh.
exciting and we didn't get a lot of the stuff we wanted.
Mm.
We'll get into our bingo cards in a bit. For now, let's cover what they did show.
Yes. So we're gonna start off with Borderlands 4. Uh, it's kind of weird announcing this right after the movie that
Yeah,
bombed.
like
No, no,
I think that's the only
nuclear
movie I've
bomb.
ever seen with a 0% Rotten Tomatoes score.
Yeah.
Morbius didn't even get that.
I think it made
So-
like 5 million in its opening weekend across
I
a
feel like
$100 million budget. So,
I feel like they needed to really kind of put something interesting in a thing. So they just kind of pulled that out their ass.
Yeah.
When did it say it was releasing again?
next year. I think next year. Pretty sure it was next year.
Next year. Okay.
So, you
Well,
know.
that's interesting. So that's obviously been in the works for a bit then, hopefully. Anyway, I mean, I've personally never played any of them, but I think you have.
Sorry, everyone. You'd probably just hit my Xbox notification then. Anyway. See, I think it really comes out next year, which means no one will care because GTA 6 comes out next year. And that's the biggest game ever, probably. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, there's still gonna be a massive audience that aren't
Yeah.
gonna be focused on it because obviously no multiplayer launch on release likely and no PC launch on release likely.
I mean, yeah.
So that still does kind of chuck out two big audiences there, which is a shame. I was looking forward to it, but I don't have a next gen console because I don't have the money to have a PC and a console. But the PC is more important to me because of my hobbies and work.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I'm
yeah.
not surprised that it isn't going to PC. Rockstar always does console, and then like a year later, bring out the PC.
Mm-hmm.
So I think also one of the old Rockstar devs, when the 6 trailer came out, says that they prioritize PlayStation because they get more money. So anyway, Borderlands 4. Anyway, Black Ops 6. We got some. I think it was. I believe it was a campaign trailer. We got some.
Yeah,
more
we
on
got
that.
some campaign gameplay as well from one of the missions.
I mean, it's COD. It'll do well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good from the thing as well.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not a COD person. I'm on the other side of this table. I've been with the Battlefield games for a while. I've played a couple CODs. It looks all right. They spent a lot of time working on the Boolean physics. You could tell.
Oh, you could. It just looks like a COD game.
Yeah.
Like
Very, very. You know, it's action. It's enemies making stupid decisions. It's what you ordered.
And hey, I mean, I've heard the zombies mode is meant to they're definitely improving a lot on it. I know they're adding like save states into zombies now.
Yeah, that's what.
Which I wonder how that's gonna play
I
out.
heard a rumor about it being 6-player, but I have no idea what grounds that kind of stands on. It's literally just a rumor.
I'd be surprised if it was 6-player.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like the more the merrier, but
So Black
will
Ops.
it be cross-player?
Oh, probably. Oh, yeah. I think
Hopefully.
COD normally is crossplay, I believe.
I
I
don't
think
know. I've
so.
only ever played it on the Xbox with you
Yeah, I
guys.
only play on Xbox.
I believe.
Oh, it is. Yeah, because I played with.
I played Warzone crossplay because I knew that was crossplay, but as I say, with zombies and
think I
stuff, I
played
don't know.
I mean, yeah, it'll do well. We know it will, even if
Mhm.
people bash it.
Wonder
maybe
if on
they'll do
release the cars will run over the motorcycle.
Maybe, or maybe we'll do like a Modern Warfare 3, where no one liked it.
Yeah.
But
Well, that was because it was like a DLC packaged as a game.
it was. It was like what 4-hour long campaign,
Yep.
which is just stupid.
And it wasn't it a remaster of an old game as well, anyway. But
Oh, I know
somehow
they had
it
like a lot of old maps from Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
In Modern Warfare,
Okay.
what? Stupid. Anyway,
Let's
Who
speak
cares?
about remasters though. Goat Simulator has announced a remaster, and it looks fun as fuck. I mean, I think everyone's played Goat Simulator, haven't they?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
I
like
mean,
it's just like a fun, iconic game, kind of. You do shenanigans for a bit, run around as a goat. What's not to love?
Yeah.
The
I mean,
trailer also had a
oh yeah, they had
few.
like lots of like references to bugs and glitches in games,
Mm-hmm.
like the Sky. Well, it's not bug, but the
Yeah,
Skyrim
just like
opening.
just yeah, paid homage to a few
It looked quite
games.
fun.
Made
Oh,
comedic effect of some games.
I say it looks quite fun. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
the first game,
that's
but
just
again,
yeah.
I
Well, it
guess.
looked the map looked like it had a few newer areas, and a lot of the goats looked like different to the ones in the first game. So that's fun.
Mm,
And I wonder if all the DLCs kind of will be included on release.
probably.
So yeah, I hope so.
Considering it's a remaster, they'll just bundle it
Yeah,
all together. I mean,
yeah,
I probably won't play it.
I probably will.
Like if it's
I've
like a
not
free
played Goats
game,
in like forever.
sure, I'll get it.
It won't be a free game.
Like if the like
It'll be like
PlayStation
a
Plus, I mean, lay down the line
oh,
like
okay.
here's Ghost Simulator remastered. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll get that.
I might play it if I've got money spare.
But anyway, big one here for you, Isaac.
Yeah,
Dying Light the Beast.
I'm
Wow.
incredibly excited for
You sound
that.
it.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it's just I love the Dying Light games. Um, First one more so than the second, but I played the second non-stop when it came out. Um, and I do like how this started as a DLC and then became its own game. That's always
Mhm.
good to hear, um, in my opinion,
Yeah.
especially from when it's a developer that you actually know will do a good thing, not like Ubisoft.
Or
But
Activision.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. It looks good from the trailer. I think it's a prequel to the second game, but a sequel to the first.
Yeah,
So
because I
it's
think
kind of
it's
jammed in
So
the middle.
yeah.
yeah,
Because I know.
Is it new characters or does it have
it's
any
well, you're
known
playing as
characters?
a character from the first game, but he's dead in the second game. Well,
Okay.
he's
Oh, so
missing in
he's
the second game.
Mm.
oh, so this is kind of gonna answer that then,
Yeah, I think it'll answer what
likely.
happened to Kyle Crane after the following DLC, which is the canon ending. Well,
Yeah.
the canon ending is the
I mean,
heroic
I've
light
not.
escaping
Yeah,
into the world.
I've got the first game on Epic Games. I've just not got around to playing it yet. I probably will at some point.
Definitely worth it.
Oh
I
yeah.
liked the first game. I didn't beat it, but I liked it. I mean, he's voiced by Sonic the Hedgehog, so like, how can I not hate it?
I mean,
So,
you've suggested it. Tony suggested it. So like, I've got to play it at some point.
it is
But
good.
yeah,
But I mean,
it's always
hopefully,
Yeah,
if it's a DLC, if it was meant to be a DLC, I hope it's not 70 quid. I'm hoping because if
it's
it's a
actually
DLC, 40 quid
with
maybe.
the people who bought the Ultimate Edition for Dying Light 2, they get it for free because it started as a
Oh,
DLC.
that's kind of
Because
cool.
so
okay.
all of their effort that was focused on this DLC, obviously now it's a game, they've just given it to everyone for free
Hmm.
that had the
Yeah,
Ultimate Edition, which is really good.
yeah. That's good. That's always good to see. I
Hmm.
mean, it's nice when DLCs either turn into like full games or feel like actual games because it feels like you get your money's worth, and it just makes it
Yeah,
all the more
Yeah.
satisfying. 'Cause I had that with Phantom Liberty and all that, and I think, oh, what's the other one's DLC? It was a Jurassic World Evolution DLC, which felt like a new game.
I know Elden Ring. Everyone says that felt like a new game.
Yeah, I mean, I still need to beat Elden Ring. Oh, I'm
So,
stuck on the gargoyles. I've given up for now.
so I feel like a lot of games. I feel like, especially modern games, their sequels just feel like DLC,
Yeah.
which hinders them a lot because they're like, oh, well, this is just the first game but with a different story.
I mean, some sequels just feel like the first game, full stop.
Mm.
Watch.
don't know what you mean.
Oh, my bad. A really bad cough at the minute, guys. Anyway,
I didn't even hear what. I think. Did you say Watch Dogs?
No,
no.
Overwatch 2.
Oh, I couldn't
Jesus
exactly
Christ.
hear what he said. I heard a
Browse
W.
primitive.
That's all I heard. Oh yeah,
Right.
but no. Overwatch 2 is just Overwatch. It's a
Except they
toy.
took away one player. Though they're bringing it back, so it is practically the
Yeah.
first game again.
So it's
You
just.
all got scammed.
Thankfully, I didn't pay for that shit.
Yeah, I apologize for your suffering, but also it was your own stupid decision. Whoever bought that Watch Point bundle or whatever it's called.
Oh, oh yeah, because you could get the game early, couldn't you?
Yeah.
I remember Isaac wanted
Wow,
that,
I'm buying.
didn't you?
Wow, I'm
I
buying this.
didn't I didn't get it.
No, you wanted it though. I remember. I think because
What
the
Overwatch 2?
yeah, because they were
The,
like,
the,
oh, you
bug-
can play the beta or something, and
Well, I thought it were going to be good from all the trailers they had. It looked like a really fun addition to the game and a new way
You know,
to make it
campaign,
better.
new
And now it's just.
abilities.
And then they forgot half the things they were going to add and removed half the things they did add. So it's
Do
like.
do you think the truth is they accidentally deleted the files, or throughout the PC they were all on or something?
Probably, I won't surprise
Like a
me.
Toy Story 2 situation where someone deleted the entire movie by accident.
Maybe they spilled some breast
Although
milk on
this
it.
time they didn't have. Oh, Daniel. Wow.
You
Well,
can censor it, it's fine.
We're keeping that in.
Right.
But yeah.
Speaking of actually good games, though, a game has recently beaten the record previously held by Cyberpunk for the best-selling single-player game on launch.
Monkey Game.
Yep,
Monkey
Black
Game.
Myth Wukong.
This looks. Oh, I really want to play this game.
Originally talked about to be a Souls-like, but apparently it's not a Souls-like.
It's an action game. It's just what it is.
Mhm.
I hate it compared to God of War more than. Its
Alright,
combat
so it's
feels a
like
lot
an
more like God of War
action-adventure puzzle
Yeah.
game, kind of.
with RPG
Okay.
elements.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looks good, and it's made by a mobile phone developer,
Huh.
which is really surprising because
Well,
it looks good.
if I had a nickel for every time a mobile company made a game I actually had fun on, I'd have 2 nickels this year. It's not much, but it's weird it happened twice. Because
I
Marvel
wonder what the
Rivals
other
was
one is.
also a mobile company
Mm.
primarily beforehand, and well, it was more fun than Overwatch, so that's a win.
Yeah.
But no, I'm interested in playing it. I'm probably not going to buy it full price because I'm not too invested in it, but
I'm
if
in
I
a
see it on
pickle,
sale
though.
for like a price that I'm willing to pay at that moment, then yeah, I'll definitely get it.
It's either the Monkey Game, Astrobot, which comes out, I believe it's next week, maybe the week after, week after, and then the week after that, Space Marine 2. Those are all awesome looking games.
I didn't know you were interested in it. I didn't put it on the list because of that.
Oh, what? Space Marine?
Yeah, I'll quickly add that.
Oh, did we see new stuff for that?
Yeah, there was a whole thing at Gamescom, man.
Was this on opening night?
I believe
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Oh.
Right, I'll just put Space Marine 2. I'll
The Space Marine 2
type out
looks
the full
good.
title.
Me and Dom have been talking about that.
Yeah, well, we'll quickly move on to that now, actually. So yeah, they released Space Marine 2. It again, a nickel for every time I had a horde shooter game come out. I'd have 2 this year.
This one.
But no, this is what the currently well, a lot of the Helldivers community are actually talking about as well right now. Because well, we love horde shooters.
The wind has left Helldiver's sail. Oh, it's leaving it. It's died down.
No,
I
most
think this
most
probably...
things you see, most of the posts you see on the actual community are just right. We're not actually going to abandon this game. We're just going to also play this at the same time, which is the way games should be played, not just like labeled dead.
Yeah. But I guess that's just the hardcore fans.
I mean, I'm not too interested in Space Marine 2. I'm quite happy with just the one horde shooter right now.
I love gore. I love killing things brutally. Doom, my goat. And I love big military men. Not in a gay way.
I think you just love big men.
JoJo's tainted me.
Yeah.
And now I want to chuck a dog in a furnace.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I'm
this looks
good.
good.
Dog's in a furnace. My dog's at my door. Hold on.
Oh no.
I mean, I know this one's gonna have a campaign.
You wanna sit on the sofa?
That's always nice to see.
You done there, Isaac?
Sorry. Come on, Flynn. On the sofa. No, away from the bowl. On you. Oh, no. Good boy.
We'll wait till Isaac sorts out his dog.
Yeah.
Throw you. But yeah, I know this game's gonna have a 12-hour campaign, I believe it is.
Oh yeah.
And Don was telling me about the customization because it's kind of, I think is it PvE or PvP? I don't remember. But it's gonna be like, I'm hoping it's like old Halo kind of customization.
Oh yeah.
You can kind of customize everything, and you don't.
Well, just
Cause
like
I know
kind
there's
build
gonna be no
levels,
microtransactions.
that multipliers.
God bless. And which is good because a 60 quid game should have no microtransactions.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Crime. So
if there's like, I mean, I'm fine if it's like just cosmetic kind of like, oh, we're introducing this. You can optionally do it, or you can earn the in-game currency, kind of like what Helldivers, Fortnite kind of do. I mean, Fortnite's not really a big title, but the Save the World's not free, so
Mm.
those models I'm alright with because you can earn the in-game currency for free, or you can just choose to buy it if you're willing to.
Yeah. But this might. I mean, yeah, it looks really good. I like
I mean,
the graphics.
you never know.
The gameplay looks fun, and I love gore. So
I mean, you never know. When you were talking about Helldivers when it released, I said I'm not really interested, and then I bought it day two. So you never know. I might end
yeah,
up
I thought
buying
Helldivers 2 was
Space
gonna be.
Marines.
I didn't think Helldivers 2 looked like interesting. And then
I
what do
just
you
remember
have?
you were talking because we're on the. It was like December time. We were on the way home. I remember you brought it up because you'd been talking about it with Butterworth, and I was like, I'm not really too interested. So I just kind of blew off immediately. But well, what do you know? It releases. I buy
You
it,
blew him
and
off.
He did
yeah,
Crazy.
right there. And
right, right in the middle of the walkway in the wood. Well, the little narrow bit. Anyway.
Exactly. Enough about our
Yep.
sexualness. King of
Dune
Meat.
Awakening.
Oh, you skipped King of Meat, Daniel.
Oh yeah, my bad, my bad. Yeah, King
Wow.
of Meat. They announced another random party game, as if we've not got enough already.
Eh,
I mean, party games don't. I think the only party game recently that's had a good track record's kind of been Among Us, and that was
Dead.
a while
a
ago.
while ago, yeah, that was a long time ago.
So yeah, it's been a
And
while
like
since we've
4
had
years
it.
old now.
Yep.
God.
In that time, in
Oh
that
no,
time they
6 years old.
re-released.
Because it came out 2018, didn't it? But it only
Yeah,
got
it came
popular
out
2020.
2018, but it got popular 2020. I
Wow.
mean, you never know. If we get another lockdown, it might re-emerge. I mean, I'm fully down to play Among Us again soon because it's fun to go back to
I
every
enjoy
so
playing
often.
it on
Yeah.
Spoopy Night, but like,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's
Oh
like
yeah, Spooky Night.
if I know I've had this at, like Burger King. I don't have Burger King all the time. I'll give it
I
like
hate
2
Burger
months, and I'll have it, and it's like, oh, this is really nice. That's with Among Us. Like we play
Really?
it once a year, or every like what 4 months, maybe 6, and you enjoy it a lot more because you haven't played it in a long time.
Bro, is the Doncaster Burger King actually good? 'Cause back when
Yeah,
I
I
lived in
like it.
back
Yeah,
when I
we
lived
live
in
in
Worksop
Doncaster,
and
by
stuff,
the way.
Just fucking dust.
I mean, I feel like they probably figured that out anyway. Like
Bleep
they
that
just
bit out.
literally need to go. They need to go through all our socials. Like if they went like a few clicks, they'd find out. But
Mine.
anyway.
Anyway,
But yeah, no.
I don't care. I forgot this even
Yeah.
got announced, and then
Well,
you
maybe
wrote it
if
down.
it's
So.
free, I'm down to try it. It might be fun. If it's even fun for just like a couple of weeks, I'll play it.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's if it's free.
With
If it
basic-
costs money, I'll probably wait till it's like 80% off.
Now, what do you do in the game?
I think it's literally just like a 4-player party game competing type thing.
King
All I
Meat
know is Jeff
hack,
Keighley
Admire
died
it,
in the
hack and
by the way.
trailer.
slash co-op game. Oh yeah, he dies, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff Keighley dies at the end. Or was it at the beginning? It was one of the two.
And
Oh, so it's
Oh,
just like
yeah.
a hack and slash. Okay, hack
Yeah.
and slash co-op game. That could be quite
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah, as I say, if it's free or like low priced, I'll probably end up getting it.
Yeah.
I mean, I got Lethal Company because it was low price, but we still need to play that again. But we need more people on it.
Does that game even get updated anymore?
Hmm?
Does that-
Yeah, no, Lethal Company gets regular updates, man. He's
Oh,
always
does it?
working on stuff. Yeah,
I kind of forgot that
they literally
existed.
released a massive update. They've added cars to it, man.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Uh,
bro does not check his Steam activity log anyway.
no.
Right, so yeah, let's get back to what I was saying before. Dune Awakening.
You going to show Isaac?
I actually
I've not
think
watched the
that
movies.
looks. The idea around it, I feel, is pretty good. I do quite like Ark, which it seems to be quite similar to.
Yeah.
Looks just like a rip-off.
Unfortunately, also in the graphics department. But I did read something the other day saying that it is only in the early stages of development, which might
Huh?
be not like early stages, but
Because
like
it's gonna come out like very soon.
I'm fairly
I
sure
don't
it
think
comes
it
out
comes
like
out.
early next year now.
Or does
Like
it?
the
Well,
first half of next year now.
From what I read,
Oh no,
it
this is
said, they said it's
2025.
still in the early stages of, I don't know, finalizing, I don't know, maybe, or just graphics and whatnot. I'm not sure really what I read anymore, but I do hope it is good because I do like Dune. Nathan does as well, and
I've not watched the movies, but I enjoy survival games.
Doom Part 2, oh my god.
So that's like
I do
half.
know.
Doom Part
That's
2
like
is
half
movie
my
of the
library.
year. That, like, I don't care. Like, sure, this movie is good, but it's not Doom Part 2. Like, I love Dune. And I think this game could be really interesting. It just doesn't look interesting.
I mean, to me, it's just like, oh, this is like Ark, but without the dinosaurs. Am I really interested if it doesn't have the dinosaurs?
And I don't like Ark, so
Yeah. And I
wow.
can't list a single survival game you like.
Minecraft. I like No Man's Sky. I will praise that game forever.
Oh yeah, No Man's Sky is fun.
But
After
that's what I
release.
kind of, I mean, not kind of wish Dune was like. Because obviously,
Yeah, about to say a bit different.
but like, I bet the game's gonna be kind of boring because you just spend it in a desert planet.
Speaking of just survival, not survival craft, Reanimal has been announced.
I don't know what this is.
From the creators of the Little Nightmares games. They're making their
Oh
own
my god,
game.
yes it was. I remember now.
This guy has zero memory space.
Oh no, because
Well,
okay, yeah, I remember.
it's all taken out by your purchasing of My Hero Academia.
Don't
Right.
tell people that.
Oh no, this is getting. This guy bought My Hero Academia.
I bought the first 3-4 years. Shut up.
He's jacking
Yeah.
off to it. Arrest
He
this man.
watches hentai.
Right.
He doesn't.
Me too.
But anyway,
Yeah, now I
yeah,
remember.
Reanimal, from the creators of Little Nightmares.
1 and 2 only, by the way. Because
I
obviously I've been
genuinely
on
think it was
Obviously
the
threes, yeah.
only game trailer which actually caught my interest, which is a new game.
Yeah, I was about to say the Little Nightmares 3 trailer and the Batman.
Yeah, the Little Nightmares
trailer.
2 trailer were good, but there's the only really thing which new game which I'm interested in.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. In fact, let's bump up Little Nightmares 3 next to this because that's two similar games that are going to be kind of releasing around a similar time.
This looks a lot darker than.
Oh yeah, no, it looks like they've been allowed
Yeah.
off the kind of
They've
stylistic
been off the
hook.
leash, you could say.
Yeah.
And, like,
I think Little Nightmares hasn't really been like.
it's creepy. It's not like
Yeah,
It's
it's-
creepy, but
no,
it's not
no.
scary.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
looks
I mean, I'm just terrible with horror games, so I'm a pussy anyway. But
stupid. Bloody aeroplane going off my house.
I think that's an
Yeah.
airplane, Nathan. And that's a wildlife park.
What?
no. There's like a
I
helicopter
can
going
hear
over
it
the estate.
in the sky.
It's a helicopter.
There's a lion
Anyway.
flying over the house.
To be fair, isn't there a Jessie J concert tonight?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
but no.
Bro, they're gonna find us now.
That's fine. No,
I
no.
live
But
at-
we have like 8 listeners, Nathan.
They might
But
find
anyway.
us. But this looks good.
But
I
yeah.
like it.
It looks good,
I
yeah.
forgot
I mean,
about
Little Night, as I was saying, Little Nightmares kind of has like sort of low end gory, but it's kind of diluted by the stylistic choices.
Mhm.
This feels like it's not held back by the stylistic choice now. It's allowed off the reins.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. And I mean, either way, both of them are probably going to be fun.
Yeah.
So we're all
I
fans
trust
of
the
Little
devs
Nightmares
of
games.
Tarsier.
Yeah.
And the Little Nightmares IP is good, so.
So yeah, if you're a big fan of the Little Nightmares games, you're in luck. You got 2 main courses. Whenever they release, they'll probably release on a similar time.
We either get
assuming.
one made by, pardon me, the original creators or by a different team.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I trust them both.
Yeah.
But yeah, now while we were on the topic of DLCs earlier, it appears taking a bit of influence from some previous games, No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk, Starfield's releasing a free update and DLC, which sort of looks interesting and fixes some of the complaints from launch.
a big one that I had, especially with this new update with the car, I was like, I think, yeah, it was just like, if they added like vehicles or something that could make the game way better, because it's just walking, and then you sprint, and then you go, regen my oxygen, and sprint, and you go, oh, hang on, just regen my oxygen, like, oh, it's just so boring.
To me, it was the DLC trailer which stood out quite a bit, because that actually looked somewhat interesting.
I don't remember. I know what you're. I don't remember exactly what it was. I remember it's like, what's it called? Not Lost in Space. What's it exactly called?
Something
can't-
like Lost
It
in
was something
Space.
similar
Is it
to
like,
that,
oh, it's
yeah.
like Shattered. It might be that.
Shattered Space.
Yeah, Shattered
yeah.
Space or something like that. Or was it Shattered in Space?
Shattered,
Either way.
yes, Shattered Space. I found it now.
Right. But yeah, no, the environment's caught my attention, which is always what kind of draws me into a game.
Because I don't
Like,
think
if
this
the
one's gonna be randomly generated.
Oh,
And
it's
they
actually
said-
like handcrafted.
I think, not top of my head, that's what they said, which is
Yeah.
good because Starfield worlds
That's where they
are
failed.
boring.
Yeah, that's where they really failed. The environments, they did procedural generation, but there just wasn't the capability there, which is very disappointing. But yeah, so that looks interesting. If it's trying to take a leaf out of Cyberpunk's book, let it, because I love to see that games actually improving. It's always a nice thing to see.
Yeah, this game's mid as shit.
I mean, I couldn't really get past the first few hours of it.
I played on cloud.
Yeah, I just got bored. To be fair, the game I
I think
didn't
I
really
put
know
like
what will
12
happen.
hours into it. Which, if you're not
Put what?
interested in by 12 hours, like,
Yeah.
shut up. I'm not playing this anymore.
This guy also watches One Piece, by the way.
Yeah, One Piece is fucking sick as shit. One Piece is way better.
After like 300 chapters.
No,
Anyway.
30 episodes at least. Maybe 30
That's
episodes.
still a long time.
No, not One Piece. When there's like 1,000 episodes, 30 is like nothing.
That doesn't change my opinion. But anyway. So let's go on to interesting games. Marvel Rivals, the actual fun version of Overwatch.
Yes, we got 2 new characters. Captain America and, was it?
Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier.
And the game releases December... What you
I think
bet?
it was like 6th
I'm gonna
or
guess
10th.
6th.
I'm gonna guess 10th.
6th or 9th?
6th of December.
God damn it! I
Yeah.
should have stuck with my original. Right.
I mean...
But yeah, no. I mean, that's gonna be nice to play on release. It's an alternative to Overwatch.
Yeah.
Which I'm fairly sure it's also half the file size, which I like.
That is good. Overwatch is like, what, 60 gig, I think, on
I think
PlayStation?
it's like 40, 50 on
So-
PC, but I don't know what the uncompressed size is.
Rivals was smaller.
Rivals was like 23, 26, I believe, which was nice. I mean, I know it's only early and there's more maps now, which was something that me and Isaac were complaining about when.
And that's something we all complain about, because those maps just got so boring.
Yeah, I mean, what there was
It was
2
sci-fi
Asgard maps.
China, I think it
Yeah, the
was.
sci-fi.
And then
There's like the
Asgard.
2 of the web Japan type things,
I like
and I
Japan.
think that was it.
And then there was the Asgard. And Asgard
Yeah,
is
I've
just such
already
a, like,
listed 2
why
of those 2.
Asgard? That's so boring. It's just gold.
Yeah, no. I mean, hopefully we see some like cities, some like, like the place in Shang-Chi, maybe the temple from Doctor Strange.
I would say New
could
York,
you
but I
imagine?
don't
You
know
know
how
that
to use New York.
maybe
Because obviously
Wakanda.
something happened in New York. So
Wakanda could be good.
I'm
But,
into the
I mean, that whole in Multiverse of Madness where like Wanda's attacking the sanctum, the temple. It's not really the sanctum; it's the temple.
Oh, what, where she dies? Well, dies.
No, not that one. I'm talking about like at the start of the movie after like she attacks. Like it's before like they get sent through the multiverse.
No.
No, you.
I haven't watched that film since it came out.
Kamatage, that's it. Thank you, Isaac. At least someone's got some IQ. Anyway, but yeah, no, those would be cool maps. But yeah, now on to a game which I was looking quite forward to until I realised that I do not have the updated hardware for this. Batman Arkham Shadow, a actually good-looking new entry to the Arkham games after the disappointment of
9 years.
Yeah.
I have gone insane.
After the disappointment of
I
Kill
am
the
the
Justice
Joker
League.
now.
The Jonkler, man.
I am the
Come on.
Joker.
Come on, you gotta get put in the asylum.
Oh. It's
Oh.
set, so this one is set, in case you didn't know, Roger Craig Smith is voicing Batman, which means it's set after Origins.
Between
Which is
Origins
an
and
underrated
Asylum.
gem. That is a banger game.
I've not played Origins
I
yet.
love
I've played the other
Origins.
3, and I've just not played Origins yet.
Well,
I'll get
this might
around
be
to
my
it
favorite
eventually.
game franchise ever. It's definitely up there. And
I agree.
I thought when I saw the cinematic trailer when they announced it, I thought this could either be really bad or like pretty decent, and it looks pretty decent. So.
I think it looks really good, especially seeing as I've got experience with like VR games. It's nice to see more games kind of stepping up VR instead of just like the standard stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's a shame because a lot of like devs have kind of just immediately abandoned the idea of VR. When I think it's still a decently promising front. Obviously not for everyone because motion sickness means limited time playing. Some people want to play more.
It's quite expensive, isn't it? Is it?
I
remember it being
no,
quite
it's about the
expensive when
size.
it started.
It's like the
I don't know
price of a
now.
console. I'm fairly sure. I don't know what the new one is, but I got mine for like 300 quid. So
I think it's probably just because it's. I think maybe it's just more easier maybe to just play with a controller.
yeah.
Like
I
people
can't
don't
remember
like
if
using their
mine's
bodies.
Yeah,
Like,
just under 300 quid for a I think it was a 128 GB headset.
hmm
So I got Beat Saber on it. That's my favorite game. Super Hot VR is a banger.
yeah.
Um, and then there's my brother's also got one, which he's got a lot more games on it, so I borrow it every so often.
I remember wanting one when, well, I think when it first, when it first got bigger.
Yeah,
Mid 2010s, maybe later on.
yeah.
And then
I
I
mean,
kind of just forgot about it.
yeah. I mean, you guys have used me and Callum's headsets, and it looks like you have some fun in
It's
it.
cool technology. I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Oh yeah.
I just don't think there's a game that's really hooked me in. Like this one, I'd buy an Oculus for this game.
Oh yeah.
So, but
I mean,
that's kind of it.
I
I
need
don't
to
want to
look
buy
how
a
much
200 or 300 pound thing to
let me have
play
a
a
look at
single
how much
Batman game when I could
let me
just
see
play
how
the
much
old
the
games, which will probably just be
Quest
better. So,
Quest 3 price. Just under 500 quid, right?
yeah.
So yeah, if I
I'd
was
buy
gonna
a Switch
buy it,
2 and play 3 frames per second.
I'm not buying the I won't probably buy it soon because I'm saving up for a brand new PC. And I'd also have to sell my Oculus in order for me to willingly pay that. Because I'm sure I could get like 250 quid for my Oculus. It's pretty decent condition.
Yeah.
So yeah. Right. Moving on. We have Squid Game Unleashed. It seems we've already covered Little Nightmares 3. It's a mobile game, if I'm correct, right?
Boring.
Which means it'll probably be put on Steam in no
It'll
time
be
as
ass.
PC game. It
It'll
just
be
looks like another part. I mean, it looks like it could be fun
What's
if
it
it
called?
gets
Squid Game
added to.
Unleashed.
Yeah, if it gets added to other platforms, it looks like it could be fun, especially when the next season comes out. 'Cause I think that comes out at some point.
To be honest, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely
Except a
does look
bit,
a bit
probably a
Fall
bit
Guy.
more. Yeah.
Just looking at some
I
pictures
mean,
now.
I'll definitely try it out probably if it
If
comes
it's
to.
free, yeah.
I mean, then again, I've got a strong ass phone now. I could probably play it. It'll definitely be free.
Oh,
It'll have
yeah,
a bunch of
obviously.
it'll have like microtransactions and stuff for like jumpsuit colors, masks,
Dream
stuff
Mask.
like that.
So the masky.
um,
It would be like a game that you play like on the day it comes out and then probably never ever
yeah,
again.
and no, then
Yeah.
you'll probably like, oh, remember it, get bored, remember it exists, download it once, play it for like a couple hours, then uninstall it again. That's
Not
just
even a
kind of the
couple hours in a
mobile.
mobile game, just 10 minutes.
That's the mobile life cycle.
Hmm.
Right.
Too
Which
late.
leads on. Yeah, we got a couple of things left from Gamescom. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Don't care.
Well, I don't really care, but we
I
had some
think this
news.
game looks fine.
I'm not too interested.
I think the more I look at it, the more I go, this just looks like a game that I probably will enjoy. And I will
I'd
enjoy
rather
it
just
on
watch the
my
movie.
PS5
Yep, that's
in
what I want to bring
spring.
up. It's coming to PS5, lads. The game which they said definitely wouldn't come to PS5 is coming to PS5.
What do you call that, Isaac? As an Xbox user yourself.
Fumble.
Well,
That's what it's called. Fumble.
Real. I mean, they
this could
probably
have been
said
their
it wasn't.
Spider-Man.
It would never. I don't think it would. Spider-Man was a fabulous game. Like, I don't think it's gonna reach that level.
There you go.
Maybe like,
I mean, I'm not
maybe,
really bothered. I've got a
ma-
PS5 and a Series S,
yeah.
so whatever
I
happens,
mean,
it's fine.
maybe it'll be like 30% below the second game. If we want it to be the Spider-Man, maybe optimistically, maybe 40. But no, I don't have much. It
My
doesn't look
expectations
too
are on the floor,
interesting.
basically.
Yeah.
It looks fun.
But no, that's why I said earlier though when we were talking about Arc 2 being a Xbox timed exclusive. Maybe that time it gets split in half
Yeah.
with the way Xbox is
It's only
operating.
exclusive for like 2 months.
Xbox isn't really a platform anymore, man.
I know they've been selling like Xboxes without the Xbox. It's just the controller and like a USB Fire Stick.
Yeah.
It's cloud gaming, so they're focusing on that a lot more.
I mean, that's still a good market, to be fair. So I don't blame them for kind of leaning into that.
I mean, cloud gaming is useful for when I'd used it for Starfield for a bit, and then it wasn't that bad. It was quite good. You just have to have good internet.
I just used it when I was not doing anything in media and game design at college.
That's the issue though. Like I said, yeah, you have to have good internet. If you don't, That'd be great.
Yeah, and then I use it for Siege with you guys whenever I'm not on my Xbox. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to use that soon anyway because my Game Pass runs out in a couple days.
It won't surprise me if they stuck Xbox Cloud on PlayStation.
I
Stick
mean,
it on the
hey,
Switch.
that's one way to counter crossplay issues.
Yeah.
I mean, I think crossplay should just kind of be a standard that games aim
Oh
for
yeah.
nowadays if they have
GTA
multiplayer.
6 multiplayer should be crossplay.
If it's not crossplay, that's such a disappointment,
Fumble.
and I will be.
I mean, not fumble, but just yeah, disappointing.
It will be a fumble. No, it's
I'll still enjoy the
Rockstar,
game.
man. It's like the biggest game.
I mean, yeah.
Because that way you're probably gonna get it on PlayStation.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you only have.
I only have
I'm gonna
PlayStation.
get it on PC.
I'm gonna get it on Xbox.
Isaac's getting it on Xbox. Freddie will probably get it on Xbox. Dom will probably get it on Xbox.
Well, Dom probably
Zach,
won't play it.
yeah, well,
And I ain't
Dom,
buying an
Dom
Xbox
buys
just
a
to
game
play a
and then
single
plays it
game.
for 20 hours.
when I can just own it on PlayStation.
So yeah, it's kind of gonna make multiplayer very boring if they don't add crossplay.
And if
So
they're taking,
Rockstar,
what,
if one of your employees has accidentally clicked on this podcast and is too lazy to turn it off, don't miss out
And it's
on this
gone.
chance.
37 minutes in,
Yeah.
stick crossplay.
Maybe it's just on in the background.
I know they like they released the single
Multiplayer.
player, and then a month later they bring out online. To kind of give people I like that. It's to give people time to beat the campaign.
It'll definitely be a year to see
So,
how
But I
they'll
think
be testing how many people can break the anti-cheat and stuff with single player.
Because I know GTA 5 came out a month later, and then it didn't work if I remember.
They'll be waiting a
So-
full year to see the player count so they know where to aim the server capacity.
Mhm.
Then also simulate it with the other platforms.
Mhm.
And it'll also give them time to test the anti-cheat out
Yeah.
and all the actual bugs and performance issues.
Well, Daniel, if you get to work at Rockstar with your game design thing,
I will not
could
be
tell us.
aiming for Rockstar, probably. CDPR's where it's at, man. But now this brings us on to probably one of the most exciting things we got from Gamescom. A new show was announced covering
Secret
multiple games.
levels.
Secret levels.
Or levels or levels. I don't
We'll
remember
call it
exactly.
levels because it's multiple. But I think it was levels anyway.
It looks really good.
It looks really good. We got Kratos there. We got Jin. We got
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves for an Armored Core one. That looks
Warhammer,
amazing. I love
Mega
Keanu
Man.
Reeves. Keanu Reeves, if you somehow stumble onto this AFK, I love you. Please
I
marry
can't
me.
wait
Anyway,
to hear you with Shadow in Sonic 3.
yeah, you are the best human being on Earth. But anyway,
It said Armored Core, everyone's favorite game. Concord's gonna be there. Let's go.
Wait, is it actually?
Yep.
I didn't see that.
Crossfire.
Oh, great. Maybe that'll have more viewers than it does players.
Maybe Dungeons and Dragons is gonna be there. Exodus,
yeah,
to be
Exodus
released
was there.
hi-fi. Okay, so this game doesn't exist yet.
Mhm.
Honor of Kings, Mega Man,
Mhm.
New World,
Oh yeah, that was it.
Eternum,
Hmm.
MMORPG.
But yeah, I mean the ones I'm hyped
2, Pac-Man,
Mhm.
and then God of War Ghost of Tsushima, Spelunky,
for. Yeah, those are those like
Sifu.
three.
Unreal Tournament, and Warhammer 40k.
So there's a lot there. So there's going to be an episode for everyone, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like 4 or 5 titles that I'm excited for in that list. So I'll probably end up watching 4 or 5 episodes.
I want to say for
What platform's it coming to again?
Prime.
Yeah, I thought so. All right. There's 4 or 5 titles I'm excited for. So I'll probably end up watching 4 or 5 titles. I think it's coming to Prime,
But then
Amazon
released
Prime.
Arctic.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the home of some of the
15
best.
episodes inspired by video games.
adaptations. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Amazon Prime's kind of this year's home of video game adaptations. I think in previous years it was definitely Netflix, but
Wait,
yeah, at the
Netflix
moment
had
it's Prime.
what's Edge Runners?
Arcane, Edge Runners.
Arcane. That
I
Castlevania
think there's
animation
another
was
one.
pretty good.
Yeah, Castlevania.
Although then it
Yeah,
had
that's
the Resident Evil one, which is meant to be god awful.
Oh Christ!
I mean, it
But yeah,
looks
no.
good. I think I'm excited for the Armored Core one because Keanu's in it.
Yeah, I love Keanu.
Concord, obviously. Who wouldn't be? Mega Man, I want to see how they do that.
hmm
Pac-Man, just because. What are you gonna do for Pac-Man? And then
I mean,
the
Ghost and
PlayStation
God of War.
ones, obviously.
Yeah. Sifu, I've not
Sifu.
seen
I
anything
love
on
Sifu.
Sifu,
That's one
but
of
I
my
hear
favourite
it's a
games ever.
really good game.
It's so good. I'm
I
good
just
at
see it on the Epic Games Store every so often, and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. Maybe
that.
I'll
And
get it at some
some of the
point.
stuff they showed off the colors and just how it looks amazing. So and then Warhammer, that'll probably be
And
good.
it's by the creator of Love, Death, and Robots.
Yes, Tim
I
Miller.
can't remember his name.
Tim
There we
Miller's
go.
working
Tim
on
Miller.
the Sonic movies, I'm pretty sure as well.
Oh, is he?
And those are pretty good.
Please tell me he didn't work on the Knuckles show.
Fuck, I don't know. God.
That was awful.
You know, that Knuckles show is the reason I started watching One Piece. Because I didn't like that. I went, I
So
want
you
to watch
thought,
One Piece.
oh, I should kind of just bear through this, and you
I watched
actually
2
enjoyed it.
episodes. I thought, this is just, no. So then I watched One Piece instead. I thought, wow, this is kind of
Apparently, the
interesting.
first 2 episodes were the best episodes.
I mean, I thought the first episode was alright, and the second,
I've watched the first
Drag.
one, and I just didn't get into it.
the movies, just watch the films.
Yeah, watch the films. They're
Films
a
are
lot
sick.
better.
Second movie is, as a Sonic fan, I think that's better than the first one. I think the
I
first
think
one
I
is
just
just,
enjoyed the first one.
I think it's just a bit silly that you put the running character in a car.
Mhm.
What? Huh?
I mean, it makes sense in the narrative point. He needed a donut lord, Tom,
Not Lord.
to be there. So, and he kind of can't. I doubt he could carry Tom all the way while running.
Good stuff. But I
But
still
no.
like the first one.
Oh yeah.
As a Sonic
I mean,
fan,
I just enjoy
it's
origin
good to have
stories.
Sonic media because we never get it.
But yeah.
Anyway,
Right. So that
Sonic.
covers Gamescom.
Mhm.
Let's talk about our bingo cards. Isaac won't be able to because he's being
I
kidnapped
believe
currently.
he stuck his in thingy though. So
Yeah, we can talk about his. Yeah.
so
But
in
he
case
won't
you
be able to talk
missed
about his.
last week, we said we
We
were going to
said-
stream it.
yeah.
We couldn't stream on this because I
Nathan
forgot to
set up our
verify
lives.
it. So we had to do it on Daniel's. So Daniel, do you want to go over your bingo card? And
Yeah,
how
I've prioritized the videos now because they were so boring.
yeah, Gamescom.
But no,
So you
and we
got
didn't even
yours.
stream day 3. So
Yeah.
my bingo card, we had Arc 2 gameplay, random JRPG, Elder Scrolls 6, Jedi 3 teaser, no Silksong news, Witcher 4 news, a Cyberpunk TV series or movie announcement, an anime game adaptation, and Captain America and Marvel Rivals.
God, it's Luffy.
Quite
Isaac's
optimistic from me.
very.
Should we? Yeah,
Well,
we'll
no,
cover
this
each
one's
one
way
first.
more optimistic. Autistic?
Oh, you know-
Optimistic. The first one is
Ask
Silksong
me.
news for Isaac.
Yep, that's already more optimistic than my entire list.
DLC for a Paradox or Bethesda game. You
Mhm.
got that one?
Frostpunk 2 news.
TV show
TV
based
show
off a
based off a
game.
big game.
Random anime game no one cares about. Last of Us 3 DLC or Last of Us 2, please. Pardon me. State of Decay 3 news or trailer. Cool looking indie game and anything on Marvel games.
That's a free space.
Free space because they literally confirmed Marvel Rivals is going to be there. And then mine,
Right.
I made in like 5 seconds.
Yep, and
I
he just nicks half
Played
of
at Marvel
ours.
Rivals, cringe hosts. Oh
I
my
could
God, that
argue
joke was so
that's
bad.
the whole thing was for announcements. You've not put an announcement in that top middle.
Top middle.
Yeah,
No, what
cringe
cringe
host.
host?
That's not an announcement. We said what we think will be announced. That's just a free space again.
Video game
You both
adaptation.
cheated.
Random JRPG, nothing with Silksong, Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, anime game, Arc 2 gameplay, and cool looking indie game.
I like how you've even put the effort to put Nothing with Silksong perfectly central.
Exactly, because it's a free space.
Yeah, I mean, no, that one's kind of like a gambling free space. There's like a 10%. That top middle one is just a free space. There's 100% chance of that every year.
What was the joke she... Oh, that was it. She says that it was about the Ghost Simulator remaster, and she went, you could almost say it's the GOAT of remasters. I fake laughed, and no one laughed.
It was
Except
pure
me.
silence in the crowd. It was so hard to watch. I'll try and get the clip from private video, but
God, it's funny.
I'm not putting that video in public because it was dead.
I think
Oh.
you got... I think you... Was it you or Isaac that did it? You
What?
were spot on with the Captain America Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't there.
Like...
Come on, it was so easy.
Yeah, you played so much cooler though.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah, but like, who are they're gonna announce the Avengers? My gamble was either Captain America or Black Widow, and well, I got that one there. But yeah, Arc 2 gameplay was obviously based off of the miss entry, which makes me wonder why that miss entry was there.
Maybe it was gonna be there, but then we're like, oh
Maybe.
wait, no, we aren't.
So there was
we
a
haven't
whole
finished
snail-
the demo. We were gonna show
There was the
off.
whole snail conference how they don't want to release it until they know there's devices out there which can run it. but
What?
which is obviously yeah, no, there's like a snail conference. They don't want to release it until people, because obviously ASA has performance issues,
Oh.
so they're waiting until like people's technology has kind of caught up, or they've found a way to make the technology more optimizable. Because obviously UE5s are constantly updating engine at the minute.
Mm.
So I mean, new versions are thing. They're updating it to this version actually. So you never know. Maybe we'll get some news towards the end of this year
That shit
if
ain't coming
this
out on Xbox
updates.
Series S. That's gonna blow up the Series S. It's a
But
waiting
no,
for the hardware to catch up.
yeah, but no. There's a new update September, so you never know.
Hmm.
If that has performance, then maybe we'll get some news. Random JRPG. I
I don't
thought
think.
that'd be a given.
Yeah, you
I
always
don't
get
remember
one,
seeing one.
but I don't.
I mean, if there was one, we definitely missed
I know
it.
there was
Let us know.
Metaphor, the uh, the people from Persona, their
Hmm.
new JRPG. So
Oh,
that was there, but we might have missed it.
it's not really random. But yeah, if there was one, I'll put a poll on this the Spotify podcast. Nathan can put one on the community page for the YouTube. Was there a random JRPG for anyone who could be bothered to watch it? Let us
Thanks.
know. Maybe we'll win. But I mean, right. And then Elder Scrolls 6, that was just
We
kind
ain't
of
seeing that for another 10
yeah.
years.
I was hoping we get like a little thing from it. Jedi 3 teaser was just kind of based off the fact that they kind of like release one as they're working on it.
Mm.
Because that was when we kind of got the Jedi 2 teaser.
I know
And I
we
also
got
need to spoil
the
space.
Survivor one. I think it was on Star Wars Celebration.
True, actually. Wait,
For
no, I
like,
think it was at one of the games things. I think it was at Game
fucking
Awards now.
remember. I know
But
he
anyway,
was there for Star Wars
I
Celebration.
think it was Game Awards because it was overnight, and I remember waking up to see it, and you'd sent me a message.
I don't
But anyway, no Silksong news is kind of a free space, but you know, it's like a 10% gamble.
know.
And it's also
Yeah.
there to purely piss off
Oh,
one of
Isaac's
our
back.
friends. Oh,
Yeah.
Isaac's back. Okay, the
Yay.
kidnappers failed. Witcher 4 news. I just thought we kind of need something as seen as that's the current project that majority of CDPR is working on right now,
Mhm.
since Cyberpunk's no longer getting updates.
You didn't say the
Cyberpunk
entire
TV,
team's left. Well, not
yeah,
left, but not working on it.
like, there's still like occasional patch updates I'll get, but Cyberpunk TV series movies announcement was based off of a recent "It's About You" post they made, where they had people vote to what the next Cyberpunk project should be before the next game.
Mhm.
So it's like a Keanu Reeves, Johnny Silverhand show, a
What's that?
sequel to Edge Runners with a new cast. I'm fairly sure.
Yeah.
I think there was rumors of a live action movie at some point. So yeah, it was just kind of based off of all
I
that.
think Cyberpunk works a lot better in anime than live action. I think just because
Yeah,
you can do a lot more.
yeah.
You're not
I
limited
mean, I
by
think
how far special effects can go.
yeah. I mean, if they weren't limited though, the gritty like realism of
Mhm.
obviously live action would be perfect.
But I would watch a Johnny Silverhand anime.
Oh yeah,
That'd be pretty good.
but no. And then anime game adaptation was just kind of a thing you expect, and obviously we had Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which kind of filled that. I think there was another anime game, but anyway, I can't remember.
I don't know.
And then obviously I got it bang on with Captain America Marvel Rivals. I am just a genius.
Yeah.
So I think I scored 2 from what we know, possibly
Yeah.
4 if we find out about that.
Isaac,
Let's move on
are
to
you here?
Isaac. Send his oh,
He's come back on mute, so I don't know if he is here.
right. I'll read it out. Okay, the kidnappers came back. We will make a post afterwards to solidify whether he's dead or not. People, don't worry. Silksong news. That was way too optimistic. Free space, bro. It didn't happen.
Oh yeah,
That was a
true.
lost
I was
space.
just thinking of mining else because we both
Right.
put it in the middle.
Yeah.
So
DLC Paradox of Bethesda. I mean, that was a
Yeah.
10% gamble, I guess.
We
of
already
it
knew
not being
about
that.
the Starfield DLC.
Did we?
Yeah, I think it got announced quite a bit ago.
I don't remember it being announced.
Just double
I
check.
knew there was going to be, but I didn't know it would be announced there.
I think they
Either
showed
way, yeah, that's
a game, an Xbox thing.
But yeah,
So
Frostpunk 2 news or trailer. We didn't get that. I'm assuming he just kind of did it because the release date is coming up. TV show based off a big game. I mean, we kind of got that, yeah.
yeah, we got the thingamajig.
Yep.
So
Random anime game no one cares about. I don't think we got a random anime game
Here it
that
is.
no one cares
so I
about.
think the trailer, the expansion got announced 2 months ago, I believe.
I know if he was here, he'd definitely argue like the Dragon Ball game, but I think That's definitely not
That's not
one
like a
that no
random.
one cares
The
about.
thing is, that random anime game is like, I think he meant like style,
Hmm.
not just based on an anime.
Worded it wrong, L.
So, because
Anyway.
like random anime, you can't say Dragon Ball Z is a random anime
Yeah, no, it is
when it's
one of the
probably
most
the most
iconic.
iconic anime ever made.
Yeah,
Definitely up
I
there.
agree.
Yeah. Oh, well, he did agree. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Again.
I thought he would have said all anime is the same, tomato, tomato. But yeah, Last of Us 3 or DLC for Last
Yeah,
of
I
Us
don't know what you're
2,
thinking.
that was a
I
reach.
know. I was just really hopeful. Okay, we've not got any Last of Us stuff for a long time.
Yeah, that's
No,
'cause the,
we
that was
had
'cause
the
the thing they were
game
going to make was
cancelled.
yeah, they cancelled it. I think.
Well, yeah, but like, I just, a Tommy DLC for Last of Us Part 2 would be great. I feel like that'd make me feel things.
Right, you can
Ooh.
explain the last three things then. We're on the bottom row now for yours.
State of K3 news.
Hold on,
For
can't have a
you
look.
bingo.
I don't
Your
even
next
remember
one.
what I put on.
Your next one, State of Decay 3 news.
Very professional here.
Hold on. Where's my thingy?
Has he even got his headset on? Isaac,
Yeah,
it's State of
there it
Decay
is,
3
there it
news,
is.
the trailer.
Right. So yeah, we got I've been running
panting
up and
for
downstairs for the past few minutes. Hold on. Yeah, so yeah, I was hopeful. I didn't think we would, but I was just hopeful because I love State of Decay, and yeah, I was just hoping that they'd do something
I
there.
think it's still
Wow.
too soon since the last announcement.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that, but I was very hopeful. Same with Last of Us and the Frostpunk 2 stuff.
Yeah.
Soaks aren't really give a fuck about, but
That was just that. We all put it there to piss off Dom.
cool looking indie game. I
We
think
got
we
that.
got that with
It was
Reanimal.
Yeah, we got Reanimal, yeah, 'cause that's an indie game,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I was very happy with how Reanimal looks. I love Tarsier Studios. Guys that made the first two games a Little Nightmare. Fred, what are you doing?
Splinter's
down.
dog, by the way, everyone.
Sit down.
You probably
Back in
understand
the
that, you know.
basement.
Just
No, that's it. That's his boyfriend. Don't worry.
So yeah, so
ooh,
yeah, I'm glad we got Reanimal, and then anything on Marvel.
free
It was
space.
just sort of like
Free space. They literally said they were making announcements for new characters and stuff at Marvel. On the...
yeah, pretty much.
Although, I would have liked to have seen the Iron Man or Black Panther game.
That would have. I
Yeah.
would have loved
Like-
to see the Black Panther Captain America game.
Or
That was
the Logan game.
Oh, the
Oh yeah, the
Wolverine-
Wolverine game. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Because
Nah,
that was...
Insomniac's too busy on the next big hit, Concord.
That's true. I know Logan has been in the
Hell no, they
media
didn't
quite
work
a
on
lot
that shit.
recently. With...
Thank God they didn't work on that.
I thought no, isn't it an Insomniac title?
Nope.
So they were reposting it and all
Yeah,
on my
'cause
Twitter feed.
They were probably forced by Sony.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an Insomniac.
Yeah, because
title.
if you look, there's loads of other ones saying it. They're
Yeah.
all like, I'm out here playing Concord with... What was it? I know the tweet you're on about, and then I know Sucker Punch that does Ghost of Tsushima was like, congratulations on Concord's release. 3 players. And it was all
Yeah.
Insomniac employees.
Right, but anyways, now we're on to your last minute
Yes.
tier list.
Tier list.
You want to go
Bingo
through
card.
yours? Well, not tier list, bingo
So-
card.
I said, so Blade and Marvel Rivals, there was like a leaked character sheet, and he was there, and I like Blade, so I thought, we'll chuck him on there, you know, to be a cool surprise. He wasn't there. Cringe host.
Love
It's
that
a given.
announcement. That was my favorite announcement.
She made like 6 jokes and
Yeah,
nobody
no.
laughed.
No one
awful.
laughed. And then video game adaptation, which we got, was Secret Level,
Mhm.
and that was mainly just, I was gonna write Sonic's Movie 3 trailer, but I just thought, no, I'll just broaden it, and we did.
You didn't get it anyway.
And no, but we'll get into that later. Random JRPG, which I don't think we got, like you said, Daniel, with yours.
Yeah, we're not sure.
I don't-
If we do, then I think that gives me a line. Yeah,
might
that gives me a
no,
line.
That give me, oh, it would, no.
That would give me a line,
Uh,
but we'll find out later.
Nothing with Silk
Hopefully.
Song, again. Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, because I'm so hyped for that shit. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is my favorite game of all time, and this remake looks really good.
Yeah.
You guys can play it now. I mean, you always could, but hopefully this makes it a lot more modern.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm hyped for that. And then anime games,
given.
yeah. I didn't just say random anime game, so I got that one.
we literally just get.
Oh yeah, that
Dragon
was my
Ball
line.
Sparking Zero.
There you go. Anime games,
Uh,
Silk Song, and then video game adaptation.
So I do,
And active
video
gameplay.
game,
because
Okay.
I was like, I
That's
need
not
2
how
more.
bingo
Just
works.
steal Daniel's.
That's not how bingo works.
Yeah, but I got a line. But
That's
I would have.
That's not a line. That's diagonal.
It's a line. You can go diagonal in
You
bingo,
can't.
can't you?
Not
Can you
in
go diagonal?
bingo.
I thought you
I don't
could.
think in bingo, no.
Not in
Oh.
bingo.
I was thinking,
Has to be down or
That's what you could.
across.
Yeah.
So I won then.
gosh,
I don't. Did you even get a
Yeah, I
line?
won.
You did.
Middle row.
And then cool looking indie
What,
game.
you didn't get the middle one though, because there's no random anime game
Well,
that no one
random
cares
anime
about.
games. There was
What?
that. Hold on,
So
what?
did you mean by I was with
Infinity
Daniel?
Mickey.
Anime is
Pardon?
in like based on an anime or
Wait, what did you
stylish
say?
like an anime?
Stylized like an anime.
Style. Okay,
Like that
so
in-
okay,
that
so like Genshin
Infinity
Impact
Mickey
looks
game,
like an
yeah.
anime. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
You
give
said-
you that one then. Bro, you gotta
You just
I
put
specify.
don't,
random
I don't
anime.
know the difference. I don't
God,
know
bro,
the difference.
fix your microphone.
Your mic. It devolves every week, I swear.
I'm not getting a new one. It's fine. It works
Yeah.
fine for me.
And then cool
It's
looking
only
indie
on
games
Discord,
again,
it
just kind of a
sounds
given. You
awful.
you stole the last two, but yeah.
I did because I thought I don't know what else to put, and I got like we're going into the showcase now, so I kind of gotta scramble two things together.
So I think that closes off this year's Gamescom for us.
Yeah. What a shit! Oh no. Now we go to
Right.
Game Awards later
It
this
was
year.
mid.
Yep,
Which
you'll.
I'm gonna do a one-man stream because that shit is boring.
I'll be there in JPEG form. Don't worry.
Thank you, Dan. At least someone gave me sign. Like, God, I sat there till 4 o'clock in the morning last year.
I'll
That
just
was
wait till like
horrible.
Nathan sends me the interesting things on a WhatsApp message.
It's just ads. Like, oh my God, it's all ads.
Enjoy your suffering, buddy. Right, on to something interesting. We literally today got some big news about the upcoming, because we were talking about Sonic earlier, actually. The upcoming
Let me
Sonic
take over
3.
for this. Sonic 3 is going to be the best movie ever made. We already know it is. So, I believe it was April 14th, because it was the day after Monty passed away, my dog. We
Rest in
got
peace.
teasers, exactly, for, or not teasers, like rumours that Keanu Reeves was going to be playing Shadow in Sonic 3. Which I was very happy about. I was like, that's a nice little, gift for me. And then today, I believe it was a few hours ago, Sonic's movie's Twitter account, after staying silent. Well, this movie comes out in 4 months, less than 4 months now.
We've got such
Um,
little news.
They posted this thing, the clip of Sonic, where he's watching, I believe it's Rush Hour, I believe it is, or Speed. It might be
Yep.
Speed.
I think it was
It's
Speed.
either Speed or Rush Hour, and in the bio thing it says foreshadowing. So it's basically it's him.
Yanu, you are a national treasure.
And then there was and then Eggman's gonna make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker. So-
It would be great if
And
they
he's
got them
gonna
on
piss
there.
on the moon.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
pissing on the moon.
My super laser
I'm
piss.
back in the fucking building.
So yeah,
Oh,
Movie's
that
gonna
whole
be
bloody
peak.
video is great. Yeah. I
December
mean,
20th.
I'm excited just purely because Keanu. Like, just kind of there for the Sonic movies. I enjoyed them. I'm not really a Sonic fan, but I'm a Keanu fan. Where he goes, I go. So I will be there no matter what, as they say.
Well, this is based on the best Sonic game.
Yeah.
And
Well,
top 3 favorite games ever. So if this isn't
Yep.
good, I'm going to kill everyone.
what about yourself instead?
Oh, okay, fine. I'll kill myself.
We don't advocate for anyone to do suicide.
We do not
Please
advocate
talk to your
murder.
friends. There are people who love you. Trust.
I love
But
him.
anyway, yeah, we love you.
Maybe not Isaac, but no one likes Isaac, so I guess.
Now, Nathan asked me to add this to the list last minute, so I have no input on
Right.
this. Something about Crash Bandicoot 5.
So, obviously we know that Toys for Bob, who I believe develops the Crash Bandicoot games, they parted ways with Activision. So they're kind of independent. I think they're still gonna.
They're
I don't
free.
know how it exactly works, but they're free from the shackles. And they were planning a Crash Bandicoot 5. This game was gonna have Spyro in it, which
Hey.
sounds peak. And then they cancelled it.
Yeah.
And I believe this is what Activision said. So, Activision cancels Crash Bandicoot 5 in part due to Crash Bandicoot 4 not meeting the company's lofty sales expectations and moving away from big-budget single-player games. Like, oh,
Yeah, well, the industry's full of disappointment. Like, it's just a given. And speaking of disappointment in the industry, well, we were on about it earlier. Concord launched very recently,
Are you
and
gonna
it
play
has a.
Concord, Isaac?
Do you want to join
Concord.
the? Yeah, do you want to join the all-time peak of 660 players for a 40-buck title?
On called Concord?
It
Do you know
looks
this,
like the
Isaac?
most boring hero shooter
Yeah,
I've ever
I
seen.
don't really care.
I remember they
You know
revealed
how?
it, and
Yeah.
what was it? It kind of the CGI trailer made it look a bit like a um like I thought
Gave
like
me
you kind of do missions with your
Destiny.
friends, like Destiny, yeah.
Yeah, it
And then
gave
they
me
went,
Destiny
the
vibes.
Concord is a 6v6 hero shooter. It's like, oh,
And you immediately
everyone's
lose it.
side.
No, but I've been watching gameplay. It looks so slow
Slow.
and boring.
I'm actually on it
Like
right now.
it's
Here's 355 people as of 35 minutes ago.
oh, that's three more people than when I took the screenshot at the start of this recording.
And now let's look at so
It's been an hour
we're
now.
laughing at this because let's look at Redfall. This shit's ass. They said 1,560 players on launch. Like
Oh,
what? I think Concord
why,
is
mate?
100 more people playing it at peak than Gollum. Ooh,
From the looks of
like
it, it's
Jesus.
literally just it's Concord. It's a 6v6 hero shooter where the X statement is this is a 6v6 hero shooter.
Hmm.
That's it. It's like it doesn't do anything special. I honestly recommend Overwatch just because it's free
Play Marvel
compared to
Rivals, man.
Concord.
Just wait.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals, yeah, that is going to be probably my favorite one.
I saw a well, I don't know exactly where it was from, but it was some article that was saying like players like Concord. It's like what? Who?
Well, no, to
Even
be fair,
asking.
it must be a high percentage because think about the ratio. There's not enough people to hate it.
Exactly. Because it's got 7 out of 10 on Steam,
The people
which you,
who paid
you
for
know,
it want to enjoy it
it's got
because
mostly positive on
so they
Steam
feel
actually.
like they feel like they spent their money well.
Yeah, but
But yeah, no.
£35.
I mean, who saw this coming? Nobody had heard of it really.
It was. I know they said this game was in development for like 8 years.
Absolutely not. There's
Well,
no way.
that was around when Overwatch 1 came out.
Maybe it's because the developers got so bored they moved on to other projects and they had to bring in new ones each year.
But yeah,
But no. Let's talk about an interesting game, shooter game. Splitgate 2 had a alpha earlier. It's actually ended today. It's
oh, did it?
officially over now.
Oh,
Yep.
oops. I only played one game.
Right. Yeah, we lost that game because you threw. But anyway,
I didn't throw.
I've played like over 20 games now, or something like that. I've got a couple hours in it now. And I've really enjoyed it, to be honest. It obviously after a while you get bored of the same. Like, I mean, to be fair, no, I found some more maps as I played a bit more. I found this map and I actually really enjoyed it. It was like a more outdoorsy one. But yeah, no, there's a few maps. I'm not too fond of the portal layouts, like the portal surfaces. But other than that, it's really fun with the new classes, well, not really new guns. There's a couple of new guns, and then obviously the customization for your player is a lot nicer. I mean, I had a bit of issues with performance at the start, but that's because it's a modern game and it's also in alpha. But I quickly chucked it on medium settings, and my system could run it fine, 80 FPS.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, honestly, looking forward to its full release. Obviously, we've played the alpha, so we get immediate access to all the future ones. So we will keep you
Oh,
informed. Don't you worry.
I didn't even know that.
And we also get some exclusive rewards
Oh,
on release.
I mean, I liked it.
Hmm
I think I just didn't do great because like I didn't play a shooter game in like months, and I really haven't played anything in
I
ages.
don't.
So
The only shooter game I'd really played up until that point was
oh
Siege,
shit, I played
Cyberpunk.
Siege. I didn't play a shooter game like this. Siege is a different kind of
Siege,
shooter game.
Cyberpunk, Helldivers. Don't think I played Fortnite in a while. But we do need to do that because we want to do a little challenge thing, which will be an upcoming
Shush,
episode.
don't leak
So,
it. So,
hey, no, we've left it vague, man, but they have something to look forward to now.
hour and
But yeah, no,
six.
Splitgate 2 beta, very good. Can't wait for the alpha, sorry. Can't wait for the beta.
Mm,
And yeah, Splitgate, if you want us to do a sponsored podcast episode, if you somehow find us, let us know. We will do it immediately.
yeah. We'll
So yeah.
make Isaac not talk. I don't think he's even
But yeah,
here.
yeah,
Lunch
no.
with Diddy. Oh wait.
Oh,
Did you just say
We'll cut
Ludwig
that bit out.
Didi?
We'll
No,
cut that
no,
bit out.
no.
We'll cut that bit out.
My bad, my bad. Don't just message me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Splitgate fan. I don't really care much for it.
He doesn't have taste.
No.
What he's saying.
I mean, Dom is, maybe we'll get him as a guest if when the game full releases. I don't know, on the next beta.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that seems to be all the news. So stretch the runtime.
Run an
What have you
hour
guys been
and
up to?
6 minutes.
You know, any games,
Any
shows,
watches?
movies you've been watching?
I have been watching The Orville.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
Let me go
Seth
shut my eyes
MacFarlane's
real
The
quick.
Orville. Nah, The Orville is actually really good. I really like it. I'm a big Star Trek fan, and The Orville kind of falls under the same sort of thing as Star Trek. I have one episode left of the second season, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And on a similar note, I've been playing Star Trek Online for a YouTube video for my own channel, but it's under the same name. I've been going for the 100% on that, and I'm enjoying it.
Hell yeah. Always nice to see the YouTube game. I mean, I'm also working on my own YouTube series at the minute. We got the Below Zero series. Current videos doing all right. I guess it's kind of fallen off the little trend at the minute, but you know, by day 3, that's usually when they blow up. So wait till then. But so yeah, I actually recorded another session today for episode 4. Spent an hour and like a half. Actually, it was more like 2 hours. You know, I've been getting my Sea Trucks prawn suit, building the base, all that good stuff. So look out for that, and obviously that says what I've been playing. I've been playing Below Zero. It's fun. I don't like the dialogue being in the game. Really, it takes away from the atmosphere, kind of.
Yeah.
The creature designs are cool though. There's a bit too much blue coloring in the game, in my opinion.
I haven't played it.
But yeah,
Well, actually, I think I played
alright.
it when it came out for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or
Right,
less
let's
than
let Nathan finish off the what's going on.
that. I mean, I don't know. I finished. I know last time I was like, oh, I started Spy X Family. I finished season 1. I'm gonna be real. Season 1, part 2, it's kind of a letdown. I don't think it was as good as part 1 of Spy X Family season 1.
Fair enough.
Like,
I mean, everyone's got their own taste. I just enjoyed it all, kind of.
I've not been watching season. I've seen the first 2 episodes of season 2, but I haven't really gone back to it. But you know, I did buy. You know, I've been buying some more manga. I got the first JoJo's part, which I've heard is kind of mid. So,
Yeah.
gotta get
Part
through
2
though.
is really good though.
And then like Daniel rudely leaked. I got the first 3 volumes of My Hero Academia because it was
yourself.
cheap. Well, no, it was 2 for 3, so I might as well buy it. And then
In
I
its
bought...
defense, the show is decent. To be fair, like, it has some good seasons, but then it have like a really boring season, and then it just kind of interchanges.
Yeah.
I've not watched the final season yet. I'm not. Is it done yet? Because I think this is the final season it's on.
Oh, I don't know about the anime. And then I bought the first Viz-Big of Vagabond, which is a critically acclaimed manga about a samurai. So,
Hell yeah.
I'm very excited to get into this. That's kind of it. I've kind of been like
So yeah, that's
buying
our
manga and
lives,
not reading
isn't
it. Although I did finish off volume 3 of Naruto.
Oh yeah, I've actually been.
It's after Sasuke kind of, you know, that woman that kind of uses like ice jujutsu. It's very early on, and he kind of takes all the blows. Yeah, I just read that bit. That was sick.
You know, that's fitting you say that because today I continued Shippuden.
Oh, nice.
I finally picked it back up. So yeah,
Well,
it's
so
very
should we
fitting
talk
you bring that up.
I mean, I guess we could talk about the JJK chapter.
Yeah, well, Isaac's not here. The new JJK chapter
I'm here.
has dropped. Oh, he is
What do
here.
you think
You're
of the
not
new
gonna
JJK
care,
chapter, Isaac?
Shit.
I mean, that is a shared opinion of some people, but honestly, I'm
Because it
just.
was new JJK and new One Piece chapter.
You know, I've been a coper for a while for this chapter, so spoilers ahead if you've not read it,
I mean, this comes out
or you're
on
an
Wednesday,
anime watcher.
so
Yeah.
Oh yeah, anime
Or
watchers.
if you're an
JJK.
anime watcher, this is big spoilers.
Just leave.
Turn off the.
This
You're
is
not
the last
missing
bit.
anything else. This is the last bit, and then we're ending it.
So thank you for
Like,
watching.
go check our socials, check the poll. Thank you for watching. On to the spoilers. You've been warned. You've had your time. Okay, Nathan. I'm a coper. I have been coping
Copium
on
wins!
I've literally told you my theory that this would happen in the past, and I was right. They would get a finger and they'd have no bar return and strike the finger with resonance. I've told you it. I've told my brother it.
Yeah.
I've had this theory for like 2 months now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually real.
We literally
Executed
are
kind
the
of
All Might
poorly.
meme.
Yeah, literally. I do agree it was kind of executed poorly, but
It
it's
just shows
shonen, so
off.
last minute is kind of just like a trend in like action shonen type
Yeah.
things. Like you can't really blame it. It's just a thing. I think Gege wants to be done and move on to his idol manga.
It's idol. Oh,
Yeah, he's
I
making a
forgot
new like
idols were.
idol. Yeah.
Oh, God.
But, you know, honestly, it's a hype moment. I don't care. I'm glad Nobara's back.
Mm-hmm.
The survival rate has increased for
Well,
the main
did you
trio.
read the official translation?
I've not read the official. I've only read the fan
Because
translation.
the show Trump has it. It is kind
Okay,
of hype. And then obviously
I'll read it a bit more.
Yuji hits the black flash on Sukuna
Hell
at
yeah,
the
a
end,
double page spread as well.
which was awesome. And then I
Hell yeah.
believe the last line he says is, let me just double check. So he hits the black. Oh, this is before the black flash. Sorry. He says, "Sukuna, let's finish this. Your curse must end." And then hits the black flash directly into his chest. It looks like hype.
But yeah, I think I actually saw some news. Yeah, here we go.
Did we get season 3 news?
September 1st, chapter 268 officially releases. Then there's a break.
Oh,
September 15th, chapter 269 releases.
that's a
22nd September, 270. September 29th, 271 is the final JJK chapter.
God, the internet's gonna be cured. No more JJK. I mean,
Well, no, lobotomy
anime watchers.
and then they kind of plague over to the lobotomy side of Chainsaw Man.
Or they just run the anime watchers.
Yeah.
They're all gonna be. I mean,
I'm enjoying. I've been enjoying this final arc. Like, it's not the best written. It's no Shibuya, but it's been enjoyable. It's had some hype moments, which
I've
make
read. Well, I've seen the anime, and then I've read a bit. I think I've just started actually the Culling games.
Yeah.
And I could not get into the Culling games. I think
I enjoy the Culling games.
I've heard it's good, so maybe if I actually get into it, it's just very.
Honestly, I'd recommend it, especially with some of the characters. Like, there's Megumi's actually interesting in this in the Culling games.
And then obviously I've heard, was it Shinjuku Showdown?
Yeah, Shinjuku Showdown.
I've heard that's kind of just.
Its main
bloated.
letdown is the Aspals.
Oh, it's too long. Like, how has it been on for what, 2 years?
Sukun has just been kind of running a gauntlet.
Yeah, he's just like, bring my next opponent, and then just kills him. Like, next one.
And then it's just Yuji occasionally appears to be a thorn in his side.
But these most recent chapters have been pretty hype.
Yeah.
Since Todo.
Obviously it suffers from Aspals. That's the main letdown of this final arc. Gege wants to be done with it. It's very evident. So he just kind of wants to give us something hype as he ends it.
Yeah.
I saw something interesting about how the one character he knows he's confirmed the fate for is Megami. And that's the only character. Like last time he talked about the ending, that was the only character he said he knew how he wanted to end. Didn't tell us how, but now that Nobara is back, it kind of puts a promise, well, a higher chance on the 3 against 1 living.
I would love it if Megami doesn't die.
I'd like if the 3
I could see if he doesn't die, like people are like, oh, it's just like if Sukuna dies with Megami and then Megami comes back to life.
That'd be
like
nice,
manga bullshit.
Yeah,
but,
I wouldn't like that.
I wouldn't like that.
I mean, Yuji's literally the perfect prison.
Yeah.
So that I can see them ending with Yuji living, because Jujutsu sorcerers that higher ups don't exist anymore. Gojo killed them, so like his execution's no longer scheduled.
So just have like Sukuna trapped inside a Yuji or something.
Yeah, I mean he's literally Kenjaku. Yeah, Kenjaku made him to be a prison for Sukuna. Took the white splash for him to do the black flash, you know.
I sure as hell shot out my dad's dick ready.
But yeah, no. So yeah, either way, I'll be happy with the ending if it's done well, even if it's a few Aspals to get there.
And then obviously One Piece chapter 1124.
Christ.
Is that what we're on?
And you
Yes.
expect me to read or watch it?
Just don't treat it like homework and you'll enjoy it. And
You're
this
saying that's
one
not
is.
super.
So, in case. I think this is the end of the arc that we're in. I think we're going to the Land of the Giants, which has been teased since Little Garden, which was. What? 800 chapters ago? Even less. So, we're finally there. You see a shadowy figure. We don't know who it is yet. So.
Gojo. It's Gojo. He's returned.
Genzo.
Our blue-eyed king has returned.
He,
Oh,
he got lost.
yeah, he is.
I'm surprised when
Zoro.
Zoro shows up in JJK. Zoro just gets lost all the time. Like,
Oh, that'd be a fun little Easter egg.
so. But yeah, I mean, obviously, because JJK's ending next month.
hmm
My Hero ended, what, month ago?
It was a couple of weeks ago, I think.
And then One Piece is ending. It's going to end in, like, what, 6 years? 8
Yeah.
years.
You'll
But
have
it's
dropped
ending.
it by then, I think.
Hell no. This saga is going to be at peak.
That's what my brother said, and then he ended up dropping it like a few months later.
Well, did he catch
Just
up to
wait.
it?
He was caught up when he said it was peak.
Tell him to go back into it. Just
But you just can't be asked with how long it is now.
holding my hand out. Just trust.
You can't blame someone for getting fed up with it, though. You
Trust
have to
Oda.
agree.
I think, I mean, maybe if you don't, I think, like, the thing with manga is, like, it's different than, like, an anime, because you only get a few pages every week.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe it's better to just, like, wait till an arc's finished, just try your best to dodge all the spoilers, and then just binge watch it all.
I'll wait till it's all
Or binge
done,
read it all.
and then there's a super condensed version,
I mean,
and then maybe watch it.
yeah, the One Piece is coming out soon. Yeah, I guess that's kind of, that's
One
it.
Piece, there's a lot of pieces. But yeah, no, I
One
think that ties up our episode. So
It's
if you
an
did stay
ending.
for the spoilers, second ending, boys. Thank you for watching the podcast. Nathan, would you like to send us out?
Well, Isaac, you gonna say your thing again?
Don't think Isaac's here anymore.
Goodbye, my Sigmas.
Bye, everyone.
Perfect way to end it. See you guys. I love you all. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
See you next week.
I'm gonna shit myself.
Leave that in.